A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move that has raised eyebrows both domestically and internationally, Cambodian lawmakers have approved a contentious bill that grants the government the authority to revoke the citizenship of individuals found guilty of conspiring with foreign nations to undermine the national interest. This amendment to the nationality law was passed unanimously by the 120 members present in the National Assembly, a body that is largely seen as a rubber stamp for the ruling Cambodian People's Party, CPP, and its leader, Prime Minister Hun Manet. Critics of the bill argue that it is a strategic maneuver aimed at silencing dissent and consolidating power over political opponents. The timing of this legislation is particularly notable, coming on the heels of escalating nationalist sentiments following a recent border conflict with Thailand. In late July, tensions flared into a 5-day armed confrontation, which ended with a fragile ceasefire. In light of these events, the Cambodian government is keen to project an image of unity and patriotism. Interior Minister Sar Soka, addressing lawmakers, emphasized the need for a legal framework that bolsters patriotic feelings among Cambodians, framing the law as a necessary response to perceived threats from foreign entities. He asserted that those who act against the interests of the nation should no longer be considered Cambodian citizens. However, the vagueness of the bill's language has alarmed numerous non-governmental organizations within Cambodia. 50 such groups issued a statement expressing deep concern over the bill's potential to infringe upon freedom of speech and civic activism. They fear that the broad interpretation of conspiring with foreign nations could lead to arbitrary enforcement, effectively silencing critics and activists. The statement warned that the amendment could have a chilling effect on all Cambodians, suggesting that anyone engaging in activism could risk losing their citizenship. This fear is not unfounded, as the bill could affect not only lifelong Cambodian citizens, but also those with dual citizenship or foreign nationals who have acquired Cambodian citizenship. Prominent critics of the government, including opposition politicians, are known to hold dual citizenship, raising questions about the bill's implications for political dissent. The CPP has a long history of suppressing opposition, exemplified by the dissolution of the Cambodian National Rescue Party in 2017, which the government accused of attempting to overthrow it with foreign assistance. The party's leader, Kem Sokha, was arrested and later convicted of treason under similar charges of collusion with foreign powers. While many nations have provisions for revoking citizenship, such laws are typically applied in narrowly defined circumstances. Prime Minister Hun Manet has pointed out that approximately 150 of the 200 United Nations member states have laws that allow for citizenship revocation, including the United States. However, his comments have done little to quell fears that this legislation will be weaponized against political opponents. In a recent address to villagers in Kampong Thom province, he reassured those who are patriots and do not oppose the government that they have nothing to fear. Yet, he warned that anyone conspiring with foreign powers to harm Cambodia should be concerned, suggesting that true patriots would never betray their nation. The bill still requires approval from the Senate and the King, both of which are expected to follow the National Assembly's lead. As Cambodia stands at a crossroads, the implications of this legislation could reverberate through its political landscape, raising fundamental questions about national identity, civic rights, and the balance between patriotism and dissent. The coming weeks will be critical in determining how this law will be implemented and its impact on the future of political discourse in Cambodia. Will it serve as a tool for national unity, or will it deepen the divide between the government and its critics? Only time will tell as the nation grapples with these pressing issues. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.